Have you ever had a worry or something that really, really bothered you and it wouldn't go away? Today I'm going to read the story called Ruby Finds a Worry. It's written and illustrated by Tom Percival. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. She loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small at first, Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box. And it was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. Has this ever happened to you? Can you think of a time where you were worried or nervous about something? And at first it seemed like a little problem, and then it got bigger and bigger. Wonder what she's gonna do. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. You think that's gonna help her if she ignores her problem? Probably not. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Look at her face. What does her facial expression tell you? Good, she's sad. She looks a little nervous. She looks a little scared. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Now, the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half her school bus. And it took up the whole rows at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seems like she would never feel happy again. It's so sad. She's letting something that started really small. She just ignored it instead of talking about it, and it's getting bigger and bigger. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else, something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? Does he look sad like he has a worry too? It was. Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. So as he talked about his problem, his worry got smaller and smaller. It shrunk. What do you think is going to happen with Ruby? Think maybe she's going to talk about her worry? Do you think that might help her if she talks about her problem? Let's see. Then, Ruby did the best thing you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Wow. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. The end. So, when you have a worry, there's a few things you can do. If you feel nervous or scared, you can always talk about it. You can find a friend or even an adult to talk to you, okay? And if you think you're having a worry and you think it's stuck to you, you can just ask yourself these things, like, how am I feeling? Am I sad, angry, anxious, maybe all three? What's causing you to feel that way? What's the underlying issue? What's really, really bothering you? And who can I talk to about it? There's always somebody that's going to be there to listen to you, whether it's an adult, an older sister, an older cousin, an older brother, a little brother or sister, anybody, a neighbor, a friend at school, a teacher, a parent, anybody that you need to help you will definitely help you.